Hey guys, I'm Joel Hacker Media, and today we're in Jackson Hole, Wyoming at a Mercedes-Benz 4Matic drive. We are joined here with Christian Bokich from Mercedes. Thanks for taking the time.
Pleasure.
We want to talk a little about Mercedes-Benz 4Matic system versus the competition, Audi's Quattro, and of course BMW's xDrive, and other various all-wheel drive systems. Can you give us a general overview about what makes Mercedes 4Matic drive different?
Yes, it's great to be here, Joel. The 4Matic system in the Mercedes-Benz lineup, passenger car lineup, is the most effective because it is the lightest and most nimble and most integrated system. In some of the vehicles, such as the E350 Coupe 4Matic and the similar version of the E-Class, there's zero fuel economy penalty. So that means you get the same gas mileage no matter what. Past systems of even Audis and BMWs have had greater fuel economy detriments. So all the systems are good systems. We certainly respect the competition, but we offer the lightest and most nimble system, which customers expect from a Mercedes-Benz vehicle.
And of course, this system in some form or another has been around since the 80s, and of course you guys have worked on all-wheel drive systems for over 100 years. So you guys know a thing or two about driving in cold weather, right?
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz is so used to exporting vehicles. Ever since we developed our first all-wheel drive vehicle in 1907, its first trip was to go directly to Africa. And Mercedes-Benz is so used to sending cars to the overseas markets that all-wheel drive has always been part of basically making these vehicles more capable, especially in areas where the road conditions were not exactly the way they're supposed to be. America offers almost all of the world's climates, all within its borders, including Alaska and Hawaii. And so all-wheel drive is equally effective in dry, wet, and snowy conditions. And certainly Jackson Hole, Wyoming is certainly a snowy conditioned area.
Yeah, you look a little chilled. Do you need a hot cocoa? You okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, on that note, he's a little chilled, so we want to make sure we keep moving along. Today's been a fantastic day. The all-wheel drive system is very quiet and nimble, as he mentioned. Surprisingly so, when you're on the road, the ice course, road course, what would you determine this? What would you call this?
This is a snow track.
Okay, on the snow track. It's very interesting to see that when things move, you don't notice when the wheels slip. The brakes are automatically braking, the power is automatically going to the wheels to have traction, and you're not noticing the power shift front to back or anything like that. So it is quite seamless, as he mentioned. And the pricing difference is pretty minimal, is it not?
Yeah, in a C-Class, the 4Matic option is about $2,000. In an S-Class, it'll go to the $3,000 range. And the price difference is due to different refinement expectations of the customer. So an S-Class has to be buttery smooth. It's also buttery smooth in the smaller vehicles, but adapting it to a larger vehicle and all the mechanicals just always costs a smidge more money for the more expensive vehicles.
So you're not saying it's not smooth in C-Class. It's still smooth.
Very smooth. Everything's very smooth. It's just the vehicle dynamics are slightly different. The S-Class is certainly the flagship of Mercedes-Benz, so it has a certain aura, presence in the way it drives. So it's a different adaptation of the same system to a small car versus a large car. But that's the price difference.
We can attest to that. Driving the S-Class, we felt like we were in a different league. Christian, thanks for taking the time. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Go get some hot cocoa.
Sure will.
I'm Joel Hager Media, and this has been a 4Matic Talk.